Okay, leaving off from where we were yesterday. We were at mission 4. Okay. You need to go back and see the first video. It is there. I was just doing some tinkering with it. Some slight modding. But actually part 1 is not on my channel, but hopefully part 1 will be on my channel when I'm finished broadcasting part 2, because then they would be out of order. Alright, let us begin with an audio test. So you thought I was going to begin the game. Alright, well, we're good. So now we may be officially beginning. Black Knight. Display 1 strength. Acquire Melancholy Soul. Don't need any power-ups. Alright, so first we're going to head down the hall, back down the stairs, and we're going to head into that door that was coming up here on the left. Fan was going to show up, and then we're going to kill him because we don't want to run. See, like I said, if you're doing this on your first try, I would just go through the door or run from him. But if you can kill him, by all means do so. I think you get an achievement or a trophy, whatever. Okay, now we're back in here. The lion's head is right here. Don't hit this thing because it'll knock you away. There is an immense power that will not allow anyone to get closer. Before I can confront the lion, I'll need a sign. Shall I use the pride of the lion? Yes. Trigger fight sequence. Now that we have done that, you must attack the lion statue to trigger him. There we go. And the witches will show up. Now we're gonna fight him. By the way, if you want to lock on, it's R1. Up until this point, it hasn't really been all that necessary, so that's why I'm telling you now. Because when you have those flying enemies, you want to be able to lock on them. Okay, so Reich is always handy. I already know what we have to do. You just gotta go through this lion's door. And jump down. And then you're gonna wanna activate this door, right? No, you're gonna need the Melancholy Soul first. To seal it shut by an immense power, there's something written. This path will open with a guiding soul. Yes, so you need the Melancholy Soul first. So, we need to come down here anyway though, to hit this. So it'll take us higher up to a level that we can't get to because it's blocked off. And there we go. Decorative sword. Death sentence. A decorative sword used for rituals. It cannot be used as a weapon. And see, my first thought was, it's got to go over here, because if you read it says, there is something written. The sword is the key to freeing the soul. So the key resides at the highest place. See, so that it makes it seem like you have to put the sword in there. But that's false. We have to come down the stairs. And if my geology is correct, then we go into this room, and we grab the melancholy soul with the sword. It's a statue of a female with a melancholic expression. There is an opening to place something. Shall I use the death sentence? Yes. Wish we could use death sentence as an actual sword. Melancholy soul, an ornament resembling a soul. When activated, it loses its power over time.
Stinking hole was the last place I thought I'd find anyone with some guts.
I enjoyed our little encounter. Let's go play ball, Dad. Alright. An emblem of a sun is engraved. There's something written beneath it. The brightness of the guiding light will scorch you. Only those who can bear the light can open the new path. There are documents here that were probably used for diplomacy with the neighboring countries. This must have been where the Castellans sleep. Got some red orbs on the top of the bed. That's your thing. There's a portrait of the Castellan and his spouse placed above the fireplace. Cute. Yeah, sure. There's a note left by a Castellan. Sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Actually, not really. Alright, often I feel that the time passes awkwardly around here. In some places, the flowers never die. In other places, they wither ever so quickly. I cannot stay here very long, for I know my sanity will leave me. Certainly not Dante saying that. Oh, let's go fight Sparta. Oh yeah, this is why Ifrit is good, because you can target him from above. But I don't really care. I mean, I don't really need it. It's not like this doofus is actually gonna hit me. A pretty low point in my life, he did. This second part he might. Which won't be as bad, because, as I said... Yeah, see. Oh. I could have done this without taking a hit. So I feel bad now. Any blocks? Get away. Word to the wise. Or unwise, I guess. You don't know. If you were wise, you probably would have already known. You know? But now you're wise. Now that you know. Ah, no. Wait a second. You're wearing your mother's necklace. Dang it. For that, I must leave. I've only beaten this game like 100 times, so I'm still learning. Like I said, we're gonna get crap ranks like rank A. I never settle for anything less than S or triple S, I guess it'd be in DMC5. I don't know. It gets pretty alphabetically complicated up to that point, but whatever. Alright, see, I got 26 hours clocked in here, so, you know, pretty soon I'll be on Dark Souls 2 level, you know, with the amount of hours I put in. Yeah, I think this isn't a very long game if you can speedrun it, so an hour and a half tops per playthrough. It equals out to quite a bit of runs. Alright, guiding of the soul. Go to the destination before power of the melancholy soul fades away. See, say go to the destination, so it's saying go to that lion door, that blue lion door, while your health is draining. So all you're going to do, and I'll show you, because you're going to have to speed through this because it sets you back to the bottom. Don't ask me why. First, you're just going to want to run. No. But you have to destroy these guys to unlock the door, so assuming they stand still 5 seconds. Okay. I go up. Door is unlocked. I'll try and be a little quicker with these missions while it's still trying to explain everything you're supposed to do. I just feel like it's not always the easy way of doing things when you're trying to do the completionist run. Speedrun, it doesn't really matter. I can skip a lot of things, so for instance, like the weapons like Nightmare and Ifrit and stuff, like you can skip those all together and just move past to save time. Not really sure if you can do that on any of the other Devil May Cry games, but I know you can do it on this one. That's all I really care about. See, it's not hard. If I don't get a rank S for that, I'm gonna be depressed. There we go. There's the S rank. We do need that to get a bonus, so there, I hit 150,000 souls. Oh my gosh, why did I say Dark Souls? Orbs. Okay, one more mission, then I'm gonna take a quick break, like a 1-minute break, just to grab something else to drink because my morning coffee is empty. Alright, mission 6, Evil of the Waterways. Defeat, I believe there's 23 missions in this game. Defeat the evil guardian and acquire the guiding light. We'll do the same thing for each Devil May Cry. You know, assuming I don't go and finish RE1, and assuming I don't play Days Gone. Because So I'm thinking I want to make this an exclusively Devil May Cry channel only. So I can be basic. I want to be like the one-stop, like Devil May Cry shop, you know. But I'll have to change my name. I don't know if I can handle that. I have to think of something Devil May Cry related that hasn't already been used 100 times. Double douche, I don't know. Something like that. You want to hit these little statues because they'll give you red orbs. You know, that's something you'll discover for yourself. You just gotta find them because they're typically hidden. The game map isn't very complicated, so I mean, like I said, I've never even used the map before, so you know, rusty key. So just look for the green if you want to do a speed run. Okay, so the rusty key is in this room with bugs and a drainage pipe. See? Not in these drainage pipes, in here. And it'll be over here. Shoot. I was confusing my wall. Because the camera angle had me thinking I was heading straight, but I was heading to the right. You don't have to fight these guys, but I mean, I recommend you do if you want the orbs. It can be annoying one though, because they'll just keep moving around all over the place. So you gotta wait until they land. You want a good chance of accurately shooting them with your grenade gun. So remember, once the music stops, there's no more enemies. What? That was weird. Okay, apparently you do have to kill all of them to unlock the door. My bad. I take full responsibility for that assumption. Although, you guys can go back and check the last time I played this, which would have been a speed run. So, I'm not sure how many speed runs I think I've done 3 or 4 on this channel. I think the first one I did was the best one. It was like 1 hour and 23 minutes. But I could have done much faster. Because the more you speedrun, the more you find things to shortcut your way through. Like this. Like I didn't know that I could just use both. Got another hidden passageway over here with green orbs. Bet you're into that sort of thing. Music is so good, by the way. Hold on. I don't want to miss it. It's like a mixture of Castlevania and Resident Evil. But I easily think that Resident Evil and Devil May Cry both have really good soundtracks, so it's really hard to choose between one of the two, but I'd say Devil May Cry. Just because I think it's a better game series. But keep in mind, it's not because Resident Evil isn't a great game series, it's just because I grew up playing Devil May Cry way more than Resident Evil and Mega Man. I really only played Mega Man 8, and then I only beat 1. I didn't beat X4 and X5 until on this channel, and then I speed run X4 and X5. So keep in mind that probably Mega Man 8, X4, X5, Devil May Cry 1, every one of the Bioshock games, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and RE4, RE5, and I guess now RE3 are all my favorite. But if you're gonna go for an old school RE, I'd say 0 rather than 1. But I don't like the partner mechanic all that much. Ultimately though, I could care less altogether because I'm a Devil May Cry and Bioshock fan first before anything else. I could literally live off those two game series and be perfectly fine with it. I mean, I pretty much have anyways, so. Really no point. And like, once you find your games, you know, stick with them, especially if they're popular, because you'll be able to speedrun them and make a lot of money. No, I'm just kidding. You won't make any money unless you're popular. And I can tell you, I used to be popular, but I am not popular now, because back then it was a lot easier to become popular on YouTube, because there are a lot less people. But now it's next to impossible. Guiding light, a key that shines an ardor. It slowly drains the power of the possessor. I don't know if I ever posted my stats for my old YouTube. I had, let me see. Yeah, I had one successful YouTube channel, and then I had a second that was becoming successful, but some horrible person ruined that for me. Actually, both times it was two horrible people ruined it for me. So, every time I start to get popular, someone's like, well, hey, I can't have that. And then they try and do something to screw me over, and it usually works. But, you know, I really don't want to talk about that. So, which is why I'm talking about it. Mission 7, holding the key of Ardor. Return to the bedroom before the guiding light absorbs all of your vitality. See, and most of you, if any of you, probably have no clue who I am. And I'd rather keep it that way. But just know that I used to be somebody. And it had nothing to do with my music. All YouTube. Oh, that's right, we're losing health because I'm talking. Every time I talk, Dante loses health. You have to kill all these bugs though, because if you don't, you won't be able to get through the door. You have to go back here too, where that altar was, or that statue where you got the red orbs. They're hiding back here. I think that's the only one back there. But through this informative completionist run, you should have everything you need to get through this. I don't really do walkthroughs, I do speed runs or regular runs, but I figured I would give a walkthrough a try. Only I call it the completionist run because it's fully complete, so maybe I should have called it a walkthrough though. Thing is though, most people don't typically talk during their walkthroughs, which make them kind of like, it's good, but then at the same time, they can't really offer you any useful information during the run. You just have to pay attention. And then if you have a question, they can't answer your question until later. And who wants to wait, you know? So it's easier to just have someone explaining everything you're supposed to do while they're doing it, in case you miss any information. And I'm more than happy to do that, you know, for the Devil May Cry community, or community of newcomers to Devil May Cry. Alright, so we got the Melancholy Soul. We're going to be blocked off if we don't go up with this, so because the stupid stairwell is blocked with a bunch of debris. Watch. Oh, you can't see, but trust me, it's there. Okay. So we got the guiding light, so we're gonna come in here. Whoa. Always eager. Alright. An emblem of a sun is engraved. There's something written beneath it. The brightness of the guiding light will scorch you. Only those who can bear the light can open the new path. Shall I use the guiding light? Obviously, you're going to use the guiding light on the sun, because the sun provides light, so... And if you read that before the mission, you would know, so... Alright, Hunter rank B, 200. B for I will be right back, so... In the meantime, though, enjoy this intermission. Oh my gosh, Dante, come on. Well, that's gonna cut into our time, but hold on. Alright, I am back. I did update my channel. Just go by my first name. Unfortunately, I can't do that on PSN, so just going to stay what it is. Ow! Have my hand on the desk. But I guess it makes sense on PSN. I don't care. All my channels, my music channel, my vlogging channel, and this channel, I'm just gonna go by my first name. So, I mean, it's less confusing. I'd rather just have everybody call me by my first name because I don't want to be called like Dragon Warrior 69 or like, you know, Demon Puncher or Cat Call or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not weird, so I just want to be called by my first name. The legendary knight returns. Activate the mechanism and escape from the rooftop. Actually, technically we're escaping to the rooftop right now. This is a nice little place they set up here. It really doesn't serve a purpose, but it's nice. It's the fanciest altar in the game. Alright. Phantom. Sequence 3. Finale. But it won't be triggered until we go into the doorway, so hold on. Because the door is going to come down. Hold on.
I was getting tired of playing your childish games.
Yeah, you always want to hit him in the face because it's useless to hit him anywhere else because he's got armor. There. Dramatic.
You're right. I'm his son, Dante. Sweet dreams.
Defeated the Phantom. Incredible power.
That's what you're going off of? Oh my gosh. Must have low standards, Trish. I'd say the easiest boss is Mundus, for sure, in both DMC 1 and DMC. I'm not even kidding. The only thing is that he has a stage where he's in the lava, and that can get annoying because there's platforming involved. Alright, Trident, a heavily decorated three-pronged pike that's used for rituals. It cannot be used as a weapon, but if you recall, it can be used in that water area I mentioned where you can hop over the gate, and that's where we will use it. So let's go do that right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the About Session update, the profile pic, and the only channel or posting I will be doing on the internet, period. Unless, you know, I managed to get a whole bunch of acoustic songs together based off of what I've already done with my music, and if not, I'll just probably play chords and improvise some lyrics and play that on FB Live, you know, maybe Instagram Live, maybe YouTube Live, but the only thing that's 100% set in stone is that I intend on doing full DMC on here because I feel it is worthy of my time. Whereas everything else, it just kind of, you know, should I waste my time with this? Alright, so for this, it's the lever used to wind up the drawbridge. So, you're going to want to hit it. It's heavily rusted. A strong downward force may help move the lever. So just take your sword. There you go. It's triangle. Search the room. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. Ooh, a trapdoor. I wonder where this could possibly lead. Wow. It led back to the water room, but I pressed circle too fast and went back up here. Alright. Gosh dang it. That Dante won't go down. There we go. Ooh, RE4 Serenity again. I love it. I actually need to know what this is called so I could say that RE4 stole this. But technically, how can you steal it if you're the same game developer? I don't know. Who cares? There are 3 openings to insert something. Shall I use the trident? Don't you love when I do that? I'll say something and then I'll say I don't care. But clearly I brought it up in the first place. So I'm contradicting myself. Look at the architecture in this castle. Everything's just skeletons. They clearly had issues when they made this castle. Alright, so just go down the spiral staircase. It's not worth your time. Can't go up, can't go down. So you're gonna want to go next through this door, and now the gate will be open. I suppose you can't go back in here if you want to use the altar, but I wouldn't really bother. Just kind of a waste of time. So just go through the front gate. Mission clear. 838, 542. B rank. It's a 200 ranking bonus. But we didn't get the special bonus, which is 800, I think, for S rank. Alright, puts us at 27 hours, so let's celebrate. Alright, mission 9, new strength. Use the new strength to open up the door. I have played this on offline several times, but if you want to check someone's legitimacy at least halfway, you can track their time through their videos to see how long they've actually played the game. So I didn't just sit here for 100 hours. There's a message carved into the stone. It seems to be some kind of story. Destiny awaits somewhere deep in the Colosseum. Now see, if this was a speedrun, I'd be listening to music. And sometimes even playing music for everyone. But see, that's the fun thing about speedrunning. Just the music. But I wanted to take in the full effect of the game, since I'm taking my time with it. Alright, now you've got the diggers. Oh gosh, here we go. I just make up names for these monsters because, I mean, cares. Just don't let them get close to you. That's all you gotta do. But I guess the same could be said about really any of the enemies in this game. What I like about the double trigger with Alistair is that it doesn't take a whole lot of your energy. Your double trigger gauge stays pretty full. And it doesn't take long to acquire it back, so it may or may not be here, but usually there's a yellow orb up here. If you go up here off to the right, you gotta hit the tombstone now. See, this is a secret that nobody would know about on their first run, because it doesn't even look like it's part of the map. And if you go to the actual map, hold on. Can't move. Go to the actual map. It does show up. So if you're a map checker, then you may find it. But if you're not, you're just speeding through on your first run, then you'll miss it. It's not easy. It's really easy to miss. Can't go in here yet. We actually come back through this door. So, but grab the holy water. Water of divine blessings that holds the power to eliminate all evil that is around you. I really want to use it for fun one of these times. It's sealed shut from the other side. If I did a run where I did like full invincibility and holy waters, I could probably cheese the game to get an hour run or less to get that world record on speed runs, but I just don't really feel it to. See, this whole part right here, I'm not gonna do it because I already have it for it, but you will have to do it. It's basically you go in there, you jump on a bunch of platforms until you reach Ifrit, and then you come over here and you light this. Here you go. Skip all these guys. Come up here. Jump back down. Go through the door. Go through. Check the whole area. Use the altar if you want. Come over here. Jump over here for a double start. Get this dumb tombstone out of the way. You might want to eliminate the enemies first. Might auto lock. Alright, a crystal with magical powers that will recover 5 double trigger gauges. And then over here you got another statue, red orb statue. I always recommend using Alistair because it'll be the quickest way to destroy it. Okay, then come back down here, eliminate the enemies. In case anybody has trouble finding any of my other stuff, like, I'm just gonna set the same picture for all my profiles so everyone knows it's me, even though there's only one way of spelling my name. There's only one other person on the planet who I've seen that has my same spelling, and it was on SoundCloud. So I'm not hard to find if you know, are a creepy yet very attractive female stalker, you know, searching for me, so. I'm sorry, I don't know why I say things like that. Doesn't have anything to do with the game. I mean, technically it's a completionist thing, but alright, see, now I'm just making it weird. Ranking bonus of 800 for A instead of a measly 200. Alright, that puts us at 2716. So, next mission. Mission 10, Canyon of Mist. Come out of the Labyrinth Canyon alive. Oh, I believe this is that near impossible puzzle where the white orb goes into the enemies and you have to track each enemy and follow the white orb. Similar to the puzzle in Devil May Cry 4, although the Devil May Cry 4 shadow puzzle is extremely difficult and unpredictable, so. We haven't triggered the white orb yet, so it won't actually do anything until we get to it, so. I just eliminate as many enemies as possible right off the bat, so it has less to jump to. Alright, trigger it. Say a riddle of some kind. Valley of the Mist. One must choose the right path. To enter the lost land, only those who protect the weak light shall have the power to decipher the right path. Alright, follow it. Just went at him. It'll be ahead of you, so I wouldn't worry about going ahead of it. Now I just went into this witch. If it moves on without you, follow it. Like, for instance, if it doesn't go into an enemy, just follow it. You don't want to lose it. Because you can make this very quick. Next we have diggers, so, you know. Oh man, for some reason Square dropped the import. Why is, I think my square button's messed up. It's weird. Wasn't working. He thought it could run away from me this time, but he didn't. Alright. Yeah, the guys that dig the hole under the ground, those are the last ones. Then you come out here, and there's going to be these spider Cyclops things. I would recommend they're not very hard, so just swing. Swing, bada, swing. Okay, holy water over here. Don't forget it. Scout the whole area. Remember, air hack is very useful. Okay. Once you've scouted the entire area, you should be good to go. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to save your game every time. Unless you're one of those gamers who wants to play like RE and, you know, calculate every save you do, you know, for some special reason. Mission 11, Fate. Offer the chalice and open the path. Now for this mission, you'll have to power up your character because you're going to be in the thick of it with this red devil. And you may have to fight Sparta again for the chalice. So there's a whole lot of stuff to do in this area, so you definitely want to take this guy out first before you do anything, or he's just going to be annoying. These are the hardest enemies in the game, without a doubt. I see what he just did. He just put me in a very good place. He could just as easily take me out of it. So watch out for those little whirlwind things that he puts down, because if he puts you in one of those, you're sent right back to the bottom. Come on. No! And see what I mean? You just sent me right back to the bottom. It's not good. So whatever was up there, which by the way I don't think I've ever been up that high, I will not be getting now. Most likely. But I think I need this guy to get up there. But I don't. Never mind. He's useless. Just get him. Finish them all. Gosh, I have so much health. Ridiculous. Ah. Luckily I regained health faster than we can deplete it, so. Alright, that'll unlock you the moving platforms, so. Come up here, grab the Devil Star. Yeah, I've probably been up here. I just don't remember. Okay, over there you've got, I think it's the elixir, or one of the things you need for the alchemy, and then over here you've got a yellow orb, which might be a blue or a fragment. A blue orb fragment. Typically. It don't really matter, but we'll still take it because I like to collect these yellow orbs for fun, because they're supposed to be this super rare item, but you actually get a whole lot of them. So it's just fun to see how many I can get. without having to actually use them. So you gotta go underground to get this here. So we'll do that. But first, I want to take a ride on the platform. But just went right past. What the heck? Alright. Let's go. What the heck? Did you see that? Whoa. Glitch. Alright, so I can read this. There's an inscription. Those without the sign are not worthy to possess the chalice. Walk the dark path toward the light of sorrow. The sign is confined in the cage of doom. So you're going to want to go down here. That's what it's basically saying. Just skip these guys. Actually, you don't skip this one particular guy. Just skip the other ones. Because you need to get him out of the way, or it's gonna lock on. There's light pouring through the crack out of the wall. Yeah, I get it. Oh. Wants me to read. There we go. Yeah, but see, you can skip these guys right here. There's usually more of them. Forgot, it's the Philosopher's Stone, alchemy thing, sign of chastity, a taxidermic organ coated by crystal within it. It is the sign of chastity that's necessary for searching chalice. Alright, well the chalice is through one of those two doors. Back on the surface, which you can go through either. It's just top level or bottom level, it really doesn't matter. You don't need to go to the top level until after you've already done everything with the chalice and the second Sparta fight, so fun fact, you can actually play as Sparta in human form in Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition for the PlayStation 4. I don't know if it's on Xbox. He's a pretty cool guy. Alright, so jump off here and go up to the chalice. There's a cup on the base, protected by a powerful light. Prove yourself worthy with the sign. Should I use the sign of chastity? Alright, now keep in mind this will trigger the fight sequence. Use the sign of chastity. Chalice, the cup which held the blood of the divine dead. I really hope I get faster at beating Devil May Cry 4 and 5 because those games are a little bit longer. And I really don't want to have to spend a whole lot of time on them. Particularly 3. I know I didn't mention it. Seriously, I would be fine with just 1 and 2. Being the whole series. Which sounds weird. No, sorry, take it back. I'm fine with DMC. I'm fine with Devil May Cry 1, Devil May Cry 2, and half of me is okay with Devil May Cry 4, but I could do without 3 or 5 because those are the ones that everyone will think of when they think of Devil May Cry, but actually Devil May Cry 1 is still the most popular Devil May Cry. So, of all time. It's just everyone wants to, you know, talk highly of 3 like it's the first game, but it wasn't the first game. So I don't know why everyone keeps trying to make that argument. It's annoying for actual Devil May Cry fans who've been playing it since the PlayStation 2. They're like, hey, I'm a Devil May Cry fan. Look at me. I'm wearing lady cosplay. Meanwhile, I'm over in the corner and I'm dressed as Jester, and I'm like, you guys are out of your freaking mind, you know? So I'm just wondering, like, do you guys even know how to count? Like, okay. Prequel does not mean that it is the first. You are thinking of chronological order, the order in which the events take place, not publication order, the order in which the game came out. So I'll explain the difference. Publication, in terms of books, would be the release. So let's think of the Chronicles of Narnia. Alright, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe came out first, but Magician's Nephew came out after, but was a prequel. So Magician's Nephew was not the first book, and everyone will argue that it was, but it wasn't. Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe was, and it was specifically written to be the first book, and then you could later read Magician's Nephew sort of as a treat, you know. But the way that it's written only makes sense if you read it in publication order, much like the Devil May Cry games, which is why they must be played in the order they were released. But it's okay. Devil May Cry 3 is clearly the first one. That's why there's a 3, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, or is it... Let me be more accurate about this, since I'm hating on it. Alright, let's see. Let's see what pops up. Let's do this. Because we want to be accurate, right? When we're judging something. Alright. Devil May Cry 3. Okay, this is what we get. Images of Devil May Cry 3. Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening. Devil May Cry 3, Special Edition. Nowhere in here does it say Devil May Cry 1. It says Devil May Cry 3. Yeah, there are still people who legitimately believe this is the first Devil May Cry game. And not for reasons of publication or chronological. They legitimately believe that it is the first game because they don't know how to count. So, there you go. By the way, it got a 6 out of 10 on Steam, so it's not even that great. You know, because Steam is a big name. Everyone knows that. And Metacritic, you know. But 96% of Google users like this game. 96%. So we'll trust Google. So 96% of people, you know, who have played the Devil May Cry series, you know, believe that that one deserves a 96. Then we type in the first game, right? Well, we want to know the first game, not the freaking series. Okay. 2001, Devil May Cry. 94% like this game. So it's not a big leap in percentages. Devil May Cry 2. Ha! Now this I can agree with. 69% like this game, 68% Metacritic. I can agree. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, but I can agree Devil May Cry 2 is just a copy of Devil May Cry 1. It's basically alternate universe Devil May Cry 1. It's like, let's take the same exact story, the same exact characters, and let's just make minor changes. But the story is exactly the same if you actually play it. The first and second notice. Devil May Cry 3, I'm going to give it a thumbs down. Just to be different. Devil May Cry 4, 94%, 9 out of 10 on Steam. It's good. Devil May Cry HD Collection, best thing that ever happened. 9 out of 10, 97 users, 4.4, GameStop, no one cares. DMC Devil May Cry, amazing game. Great scores. Devil May Cry 4, Special Edition. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I wouldn't even bother with the regular edition. Just go straight to the special edition if you can. Then we got Devil May Cry 5, which is an amazing game. I just don't like Nero's mechanical hand crap. I liked it better on 4. Alright, and then we got Devil May Cry 5 playable character Virgil as its own video game, which I'm going to dislike on the basis that they should not charge people an additional price for a character that should have already been included with the deluxe version of the game that I purchased originally at full price on release. So you just can't release a whole nother game for that. It's not fair. Hold on a second. Alright, hold on. What do you want me to do this? Yeah, they're gonna take everything in $100. It's missing a delivery company. Stupid. Ow. Hold on. See. Okay. Stupid thing. This is gonna burn into our time for the mission, but I don't care because this isn't a speed run. I was just looking up stuff on Google anyways about Devil May Cry's ratings, so I could see what everybody else thought was the best Devil May Cry. What? Oh. Okay. Right, well, it's a darn good thing I did not break this box, because this is not even my box. Okay. Alright, so, sorry about that. That was not part of the stream plans. I gotta be careful until I get a case. My phone, or I'm gonna screw it up. I'm just waiting to drop it. The second I get my case, I'm gonna drop it. Oh, I need to shut up. Alright, it's a gold statue of a knight. It looks like something was placed here. Should I use the chalice? Yes. I've already got the chalice time to go. What? Did I fight him and forget about it? I must have fought him and forgotten about the fight, because in my head right now, I don't remember fighting him. It's weird. I don't remember the second fight. It's weird. I'm kind of interested to go back and see if I just skipped that whole fight. That'd be weird. That would have been a first and never before happening thing, probably in the whole history of the game. It's a very weird glitch. Okay. Alright, gotta go to the captain's deck, captain's quarters. That's where we use underwater controls, which are actually pretty easy to use, unlike most games. Alright. Okay. Gosh. Wondering if it was gonna let me go. Oh. Shoot. Hold on. Alright, oh god, what is this? Alright, hold on. Oh boy. I'm one of those people who absolutely hates talking about their personal life on social media. Like, in person, I'll tell anyone anything, but like, over the internet, I freaking hate it. Because you don't know where that information is going, you know. It could be spread like wildfire. So you have to watch what you say when you're on the internet. Probably why my last 2 channels got deleted when I was popular, and somebody made sure that I would never see the light of day ever again, and they kept fighting me every time I'd make a channel, and then finally they just gave up because they realized I was never going to give up, and I never did, so they decided to go waste their time on someone else. Even though 500 plus K subs is not really a threat to the YouTube community, nor was I ever, and I'm still not, so. I mean, if telling the internet that I got my wisdom teeth pulled is like a threat against humanity, I apologize. You know, I take full responsibility, you know, for my dental hygiene, but so gigantic capstan used for winding the large head ankle. You know, people just like to nitpick because they're a little I gotta watch what I say. If I don't, somebody will call me out on it. All 3 of my viewers. Okay, so you got this additional room right here that you can go into. Oh my gosh, jump scare. Legitimate jump scare in DMC1. By the way, I still call DMC1 DMC. And it's annoying because there's 2 DMCs. Like, yeah, DMC. And they're like, oh, you mean DMC? And they're referring to the modern age one. Since this game will forever be swept under the rug by everyone. Even though it was the first. I mean, how did they think that a series is formed? Like, you need something to start a series. Like, you need the first game to start a trilogy, you know, and then some. But I guess that really doesn't matter with Devil May Cry. And thinking about the timeline, and I may have said this before, but now that we have more time to think about it, and I'm being all deep and philosophical with this, you don't really... Yeah, you don't need Devil May Cry 2 at all in the storyline, really. Because you got 3, right? And then 2 introduces Trish and Mundus. So that's good. So 2 doesn't really bring anything to the table at all. Then you've got 4, which introduces Nero, and Dante returns, you know, presumably from the events of 2. But, I mean, does it really matter all that much? I mean, it's just like 2's just like, I'm not saying I hate 2, but it's just kind of there. And then 5 obviously continues the story from where 4 left off. So yeah, basically 2 is really the only one that doesn't need to exist in order for the series to function. And DMC is its own thing. And I really like DMC. I do. A lot of people think what they want to think about it. That's fine. You can have an opinion. But my opinion is that it's a great game, actually. And so is Virgil's Downfall. It's locked shut. There's something written. I am the ship that carries the wandering souls on the brink. Trigger the Red Devil, please, of the underworld. Protect the ship and you shall be given the fire of St. Elmo. Here we go. It's the Red Devil. The Lord knows we cannot have a sequence of events unless it is triggered by a Red Devil. We can hate these things. Worst enemy in the series. Yeah, I didn't know I could fly too, did you? That is one thing I like about the second game is the power-ups or the special abilities are great. See, he wants me to sweep me up, or wants to sweep me up so he could get me, but you gotta try and use that to your advantage. Now you can light St. Elmo's fire. Oh god, talk about things. Oh shoot, I'm gonna draw my controller. He's gonna start problems for me. Oh my god, why? Why? Why would they freaking do that? Are you serious? I gotta set the controller down for a second. Of course, it's gotta vibrate. You know what, let it. Whatever. Let it vibrate. I don't care. Let me make sure. Not really sure what I'm looking at here. Oh my god, this stupid game. Hold on. I'm sorry, the idiots at UPS can't seal a Ziploc bag, so. Yeah, that's enough of that. Are you kidding me? Come on, man, make this less complicated. Gosh, man. Okay, so he got a head start on me, but we're fighting Griffin. And this is the hardest boss fight in this entire game because Griffin has the advantage. The whole time. And he does this stupid thing where he sends you into the air and you can't hit him until he lands, so. Look at this. I mean, are they not just going straight through him? I'll tell you what kills your speedrun record. This right here. As you can get right underneath him. And then switch to Ifrit. Switch to Ifrit. No, I said Ifrit. S16 does not listen. By the way, you can't do anything right now when he does this. Gotta wait for him to land again. Hold on. By the way, if you have this equipped, you can jump to do damage, but it won't work with Griffin because he's special, so. Oh, I don't care if I have full life. Still annoying. Wait, you're telling me he's alive still? Oh, I was gonna say. Garbage. I still think Ifrit is the best weapon. Heck, it even looks cool in DMC4. Problem is it's not really Ifrit. Well, I feel like this has been way... Well, this is a completionist playthrough, so... I guess if we're gonna know everything about this game, we might as well legitimately know everything about this game. Just there's been a lot of miscellaneous interferences, so I apologize for that. Not really, I don't. But I never apologize for anything unless it's absolutely and it's actually warranted. So I just say that for some reason. Mission 13, Abyss. Find an exit and escape the ship. Alright, so we gotta escape the ship. Because it's gonna be sinking. There's an altar here if you want to waste your time. Nice little spiral move. Oh, man. It gets so annoying. Alright. I can think of so many ways that you can speedrun this. Alright, so just grab this. It's the Staff of Hermes. It's decorated with 2 snakes coiled into the staff. If you remember, in the first place you fight Phantom. If you go across the bridge that collapses, you need to install the Staff of Hermes in that particular place. Unless I'm wrong. But I specifically remember me mentioning the Staff of Hermes when we were there. So. Alright, so you're going to want to immediately just look toward the door. So it'll be to the right, this little hole that you swim through. I'm not sure where the camera is going to face you when you start, so. I should have done this all in one run, to be honest, but I mean, if you can't click on an additional video link, then it's not really my problem. So you're going to want to turn the opposite of the way the camera has faced you. Just go through the hole. Take out these 2 guys, because there's a barrier blocking you from leaving. You can't switch your powers when you're underneath the water, so don't worry about losing health. Not a big deal. Just take them out. And don't worry about that other way, that alternate route either. Just do this. Go through the door. I'd like to give you guys a speedrun tutorial, but I kind of really don't want to give away my secret. You can sort of see what I do when I play through and do a speedrun, but I really don't want to give you specifics. And then someone might come along who is better than me and use it. So. And to my knowledge, I'm really the only one who does the specific way that I do it. So, it makes me feel special. Maybe someday I'll share. Okay, so we didn't do bad. B rank. It's actually terrible. But that'll put us at 28 hours. Exactly. Wow. quite a bit of hours to play such a short game. Alright. I should have already beaten this by now if I was not trying to get everything talking so much, but you know, whatever. Exploring around the whole ship area, you won't really find anything else other than the, you know, gold orb, so. Sure, novelty items, they're collectibles, so. Take out this guy and this guy. There's treasure here, but there's nothing that can be used as weapons. Alright, something important to note is that if you want to skip a whole lot of trouble in this cliff area, which I think is the most obnoxious part of the game, because you can really easily get lost, but it's actually simple if you just... Alright, deep darkness and towering mountains, go to the surface and head for the Coliseum. Alright, you're gonna want to do this. Watch me. Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't even the right area. Huh, no. You're still gonna want to do this, though. Alright. The iron fence is blocking the way. Because you can still do the game right and quick at the same time. Alright, there's something written. The resonating emblem shall undo the seal of the shield. So grab this emblem shield, a small shield. The emblem has the same shape as that of those sealing doors of the Coliseum. And on one, if you take the left path, you can get Nightmare, which is the weird alien gun, and then you can take the right path if you want to skip that and just go and do the mission. I think to get the pair of lances. The skeleton's arm appears to be a lever of some sort. Should I turn the lever? This will activate the spike trap, but it will also activate the elevator so we can go up. So just do it. The booby trap has activated. So you can see the holes in the ground, that's where the spikes will come out of. So wait. Oh my gosh, I just jumped right onto it. It's okay. No biggie. Because I'm going to do this anyway. It's okay. It doesn't matter if you're taking damage when you have double trigger activated because you're just going to get the health back anyway, so... Alright, takes you back here. You're gonna wanna go over here though. I got us falling there. See, if you can't get Dante to jump or do a front flip, then he's just gonna jump straight up. Gosh, hold on. Alright, gold orb, sorry, yellow orb. I keep calling them gold orbs. I think that's because of Devil May Cry 3. Well, it's a red orb. We're just gonna skip it. You know it's there. If you want it, you can try for it. I personally, though, I care less about it. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay, so now this is important. Alright, we're at the cliff. Just go left. I know there's multiple ways to go, but just go all the way left. Skip that door, just keep going left. When you get to this door right here, all the way at the very end, as far as you can go over on the left side, go through and down and pay the orbs to enter the door. It's going to be 200 red orbs. But trust me, it's worth it. Especially if you're speed running. Okay. Now. Destroy these guys. I think there's another oh, hold on a second. You're going to want to grab this Devil Star, but just take out these guys first, because you're going to auto-lock if you don't. I'm not sure what their spawn rate is, or if they just continually spawn endlessly, but it will conflict with me grabbing this Devil Star, I can tell you that. They don't spawn close enough away for me to clear up. Alright, got it. So now, I'm going to come back over here. You can tell it's reversed, so just unlock the door to another 100. So if you got 300 red orbs, you can take the shortcut. Okay. Go through here, you'll get your orbs back. You have unsealed it. And now, look at where we'll end up. We'll end up right back outside the Coliseum, where I mentioned we would be before. When I said this door opens in the reverse direction. B rank, 350. I think I got 800, the other one. Which is weird. Okay. 28. Alright, mission 15, Wheel of Destiny. You're gonna use a shield and a pair of lances to conquer the Coliseum. But before that, I'll be right back. Remember, any of this downtime you can just skip over.